There are two examples that we could go through to illustrate this. The first is the example of the magician. Some of you have heard already. When somebody has any specific kind of magical power, he can make objects to appear, right? So magician comes to you and say, ta-da! And there is diamond. Beautiful, huge diamond, which appear in the end. So everybody around, a diamond. Yeah? And all what comes along, yeah, of attachment, projection, desire to possess, and what you could buy with that, and how rich you can become, famous, blah blah blah. You know, you see the diamond, and immediately, ping, all kind of projection comes. But from the side of the magician, he knows he has made the diamond. He knows that this diamond is of the same nature of his own mind because he has created it. So when the magician looks at the diamond, he has no emotions. His mind is not disturbed by the diamond. He knows that this diamond, this object, is the creation of his own mind. Dot. Look at the diamond. Nothing pops in the mind. He will not say, I want it. He made it. Yeah. So he can have it. Yeah. He can bluff the others anyhow. So he will not think in any way. So the mind will not move towards the object he knows is of his own mind, and he will not create any karma upon it. The point is, we are all magicians, because out of our own mind, everything has already popped out. Out of our own mind, having created the karma in the past, we are observing any kind of object around us. But we forgot we have created all these objects. So because we did forget about it, we get attached to them again. And then we create a cycle, because you look at an object, you desire or reject it. Well, that object was already the result of previously accumulated karma. It could stop here. But because you move again toward this object, you create karma for another phenomena in the future. And if you never break this chain of cause and consequences, then you always remain in the samsara, because you always create bounds to come back again and again, to experience what you have accumulated. The second example is actually a kind of comparison, is when we dream. What is happening when we dream? We are evolving in a reality which we take as real, right? So usually when you are dreaming, you are not looking around and say, all this does not really self-inherently exist, right? When you encounter an object in your dream, you touch that object exists, right? When you talk with somebody, when you interact with a situation, it is completely in the taste of being real. When you wake up, what do you say? Do you still believe it was real? Or do you tell yourself, it was just a dream? Meaning what? Meaning, during all the time you were dreaming, you had the perception of a reality which you took as real. But at another moment, you change your state of mind and you understand that it was not that real. A dream is made out of karmic causes we have accumulated in the past. In the dream, you experience karma. You create also karma. Whatever you encounter comes out of what you have accumulated. So, actually, what is the difference with our reality? Right now, you touch an object, your table, and you say, it's real. Yes, you said that also last night. It's in the dream that it was real. It might not be more real. Right? it's not surprising that what we call enlightenment in Buddhism is also called awakening. Why? Because we might very well be in a kind of dreaming state right now. A little bit different than when we dream at night, but still a state from which we do not perceive the phenomena as they are. And we would wake up and understand what this reality is made of. We would say, this is not real. The same as what we say in the morning when we wake up from the dreams.